Alright, so today I'll be replacing the VVTi solenoid under here. What you may be experiencing causing you to want to replace this VVTi solenoid that you can see here. If you have a weird idling issue, sounds like the car's got some 272 cams or something similar, and it's idling funny, sounds really aggressive and strange. Idling up at 1.5 thousand, 2,000 RPM, and it's just got a weird vibration and it's driving funny, or you're popping a VVTi code. Can't remember the code off the top of my head. And the things that can potentially be are the VVTi solenoid, the banjo line and screen that feed the solenoid, or technically speaking it could be the VVTi cam gear itself. And I'll be showing replacing the VVTi solenoid. What I recommend is pulling this banjo bolt out. It's 22 millimeter, popping that line off, tucking it out the way. The screen, the little filter screen, will either come with the bolt out and be stuck at the end. Don't let it fall down there, or it'll be caught in the cam cap, and you can use some needle nose pliers to pull it out carefully, very carefully. Pull it out, clean it out, the screen out, and clean the inside of the cam cap out, or the oil galley for the VVTi. So yeah, I recommend doing those both at the same time. I very recently cleaned it out, cleared the screen and everything, and that didn't solve my issue. So pretty sure it's my VVTi solenoid, or at least I hope. And yeah, so those are potential symptoms, and there should be other videos displaying those symptoms or explaining what the problem would be. Alright, so changing out the VVTi solenoid, or oil control valve, part number 15330-46010. Also can come as -46011. What you'll need is a H5. I don't know if you can see it here. H5 bit, hex bit, or whatever you call it. And a 10 millimeter socket or wrench. That's pretty much it. Now, if you need to use a ratchet on these because they're tight, you know, you may have to do that. Just gonna use this little stubby here. I'm trying my best not to block the light, but yeah, just the H5. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 3 out of the 4. they may want to strip out, depending on how old they are and how well they've been treated. It's the third one out of my 3 that I even have. Technically, you don't need to take the oil cap off. Just pop that right on off. Take your 10mm socket or 10mm wrench. Pop that little connector off. Take this 10mm bolt out. I've already replaced it. I'm just making this video just because the previous times I tried it, I didn't like the way it came out. So you just take the old one out, toss it to the side, take the new one, slap it in. And just the reverse. Just tighten that back down. Maybe go 15 foot-pounds, if even. I just go hand tight with a small wrench. And take those 3 bolts. And just slap it right back on. Pop the connector back on at some point. That's it. $10mm wrench socket, H5 bit. That's all it is. That's all you need.